Hey kids, it's clear. I just realized the rose sword being plant element doesn't work on forest armors like you want it to. So we're just gonna run past them. They don't drop a card, they're just there to be in the way. It also doesn't work as effectively on those guys as your whip. Speaking of things not being effective, golems. Don't even bother with golems. They take way too long to kill. Their defense is ridiculous, and even once you think you dealt enough damage to kill them, no, that is break in half and start staggering towards you. Also, don't slide through there. That will take you back to the catacombs, and we don't want to go there. It's a good shortcut for after you've beaten the boss, but we wanted to go up there first before we fought the boss, because there is a boss coming up, and now the zombie dragons, they might have lagged the game. This guy can crash the game, and I'm not sure if that's just because of the way I'm running the game or whatnot, but yeah, I'm really hoping that doesn't happen here. Anyway, let's just save our game. Sprint our way over. Wearing plate metal boots because that's how it's done. That is the style. And let's go fight Death. Yeah, Death's signature move is that he spams those little sickles everywhere. But that's really all he does for this phase. So if you can handle the sickles, you can handle Death. I mean, he has two other attacks, but both of them are telegraphed way in advance. Like that one, he'll pull his hands together and then all of a sudden bone spikes. The rose sword is helpful here because it pretty much destroys those sickles just if you're anywhere near them at all. You don't do a whole lot of damage to Death, really. But the trick is not in, doing enough damage over a sustained amount of time. It's in avoiding the sickles long enough that their damage doesn't build up and wipe you out. Also, if I'm right underneath him, I don't have to jump up to hit him, but I would prefer to do more damage than all that. I mean, 4 damage a second is terrible. Speaking of terrible, he's got 2 forms. The second form is what usually crashes the game. Because it is horrendous, it does a lot of damage, and it rotates like crazy. I don't think we can actually do enough damage with that, so let's use the fire sword. It has more consistent damage. That's not the fire sword. Yeah, he'll do a butt stomp sort of thing, and this is the wrongest place we could possibly be for this guy. Yeah, it's very tricky to get the right spacing. So you know what? Screw it. Let's just throw axes at him all over again. We get hit by sickles anyway because when he has that little barrier thing up, then yeah, you can't actually move very well. There's a very narrow hitbox, I guess, for where you can actually safely hit him. You know what? Actually, screw it. Defensive mode. Shields up! And we still died. Because once you get to that form, it's very tricky to hit him without running into those sides, which hurt a lot. Not even the flying sides, I mean the one that Death has on the front of his weird turtle skeleton, whatever that is supposed to be, body. Alright. Mars and Mandragore for the first phase. Let's just cheese this fight by running around underneath him a whole bunch and using the rose sword to hit him from underneath. This isn't actually cheesing the fight though, because this is an extremely stupid way to fight death. Not because it's ineffective and risky, but because if we had other card combos that would let us attack at a range that wasn't, you know, terrible, or if I wasn't going to be stupid and I went and actually got the cross sub-weapon, then we could do some damage. Also, looks like he's moving up and down a whole bunch more. I don't know what's causing him to do that. Maybe he's just bored and wants to change of pace. Also, 2 of those energy spheres in a row without using his other move. Alright. Oh. Yeah, we're only doing 4 damage a hit, so... And I can't hit him with the throwing axes either, because hitboxes! Yeah, those claws will hit you, but if you don't get close enough that the claws can't, you know, tickle your stomach, you will get hit anyway. So we'll just have to play a very slow and annoying range game with our rose sword. And yeah, he will turn around and hit you anyway. The dragon's armies are challenging, but they were challenging in an interesting way. Death is challenging in a let's just screw over your game system way. Also, yeah, when he drops down like that, the quake will hurt you, and it will hurt you a lot. I almost got hit there, several times in fact. And there I just slid into him and got injured anyway. Let's use a potion! And then he turns on his extra gravity field and we get hit anyway. Yeah, I don't like this fight. This is a dumb fight. I guess the idea is that you're supposed to try to hit him from the back by jumping over him, but you saw what happened last time we tried to jump over the guy. He turned around and hit us anyway. Death, why are you such a jerk? You're a jerk, Death. Stop being a jerk. And look, now he's rearing up for another smash. And that means we have to get in the air where the scythes, the sickles, the whatever are spawning. Basically, every move he has in his first form is stupid and easy to dodge. Every move he has in his second form is annoying and does way too much damage and just puts you in the path of his other constantly going attack. I mean, he at least stopped spawning sickles in his first form when... Yeah, I died. even after using all those hearts and doing all that damage. Death is not my favorite fight. Now, if we had a card combo that would let us attack at a further range, that would be something, and I'm halfway tempted to just cheat and do that anyway, but no, we'll do this legal first. As one great fry sorcerer once said to us, we're doing this legal. He was a great man, surrounded by greater men in the sense that they were even more crazy. Sickle to the head! Also, yeah, if you do screw up and get hit by his attacks in this form, they also hurt you a lot. I nearly got hit there. I'm trying to think, if I am going to cheese the fight by cheating to get the card combos, how badly do I want to cheese it? Do I want to cheese it to the point of I have killed you a whole lot, or cheese it to the point of I win immediately and there is no saving throw or whatsoever? Because I can do either one. Ow. Alright. Phase 1's done. Yeah, see, if I want to get up close enough with the Rose Sword to do actual damage, I basically have to trade hits. Actually, better idea. Let's give the Jupiter Serpent combo another try. This will prevent most of the sickles from hurting us. And we can actually use our whip at decent range if we're careful. Like this. This is being careful. That's not being careful. However, this is probably the most effective method we have of fighting death with our current card combo. Notice how close we have to be to his sights to actually hit him. This is close enough that if we even sneezed, we would take 100 damage. Like right there, I was practically touching the sides. And right there, I was definitely touching the sides. 2 more hits, and I will be dead from them. Not counting any hits I take from the sickles. And we won! Got 2 level ups for our trouble. And now he gets banished in a totally soundless way. Because, you know, in space, no one can hear you banish death. And yeah, that was dumb. Let's never speak that again. You know, I think I'd actually clean forgotten about that. Speaking of clean, we have the cleansing item now. And here's a golem. Here is an extremely stupid way to fight the golem. What if we were using a stronger way of hitting him repeatedly though? Yeah, we've knocked him down. Yeah, I didn't feel very validated by that, but hey, we're pretty much there. Now let's see, we are... Okay, I know where we are. We're going to go get more power-ups because they're right next to us. But first we're going to save, because that's also right next to us. We're going to use our coolest combo ever, because most of our other ones are pretty sucky. I mean, this looks cool and it's functional as well. In a not very functional sort of way, but shut up. Also, now that we've beaten death, the enemies around here have changed. There are now arachnes. Arachnes spit webs which slow you down severely, and they're basically huge jerks. But we'll deal with that later. I'm Clear. This has been Let's Play Castlevania Circle of the Moon. Next time, you don't even want to know.